Hello YouTube, in this vid, we are going to be ranking the weapons in Valorant. We're ranking them based on a few factors. So number one is their cost effectiveness, which means how much you pay and how much value you get out of it. Secondly is how hard it is to use or how detrimental it is to a person's gameplay, aka if you only main the Ares, you know, stuff like that. I guess for number three, I also want to rank like a balance of high ranks and low ranks. The skill gap between the high rank and low rank shouldn't be too high. Okay, if you guys want to see this stuff live, head on over to twitch.tv/eggwick and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoy the content. Yeah, let's do it. So we have a bulldog. What are our thoughts on the bulldog? I think the bulldog is relatively easy to use. Bulldog's like what, 2100? 2050? I think the bulldog is pretty decent. Like, not gonna lie, I do think that it's an underrated weapon. 2 shots to head, that's true. B or A? Yeah, it's probably B or A for me too. So first, let's see. You can buy a bulldog on eco. You can full shields bulldog. I think it's an amazing eco fragging weapon if you don't want to go Vandal. You know, after you win like round 1 and you have enough money, you go heavy shields bulldog. If you're not confident to go like light shields Vandal or light shields phantom, I think bulldog is a really capable gun. I think I'm gonna put the bulldog in B. Wait, chat, we messed up. Oh, the ads are back. We didn't name the tiers. We always name the tiers. We gotta go back. All right, this is goated, obviously. We always name the top one goated. What are we naming A tier? Great value? Do you do the same thing? Great value? Among Us tier? Wood smash? A for ad block. I hate you. I think B is decent. I think D is just garbo. C for situational, right? Should this be situational? Alright, bulldog again. The bulldog is 100% decent. I think it's great value too, actually, especially on eco rounds. This is hard. I don't know. Bulldog greater than phantom? Wait, what are you smoking? I'd like some of that shit. I'm torn between decent and great value. I do think that the bulldog is pretty good for how much you spend for it. It's 2 hits to the head to kill, right? But the guardian is just like 300 more. Okay, I'm gonna put bulldog in decent. I think this is a good baseline for the gun. Alright, speak of the devil, we have the guardian, chat. The thing is, the guardian is only good if you can hit your headshots. And I know a lot of low-ranked players have some questionable aim. They do not like to tap, they love to spray. I don't think this is goated. I think guardian for me is like great value. I think the goated guns are for me reserved for like phantom vandal. I don't think guardian is up there in the same level. Because if it was up there, then you'd have people buying it and stuff. I mean, you do have some people buying it, like Fishy Chair. But I think it's not as great as the main rifles. I do think that it's better than the bulldog. So I'm gonna put the guardian in great value. It's high penetration, you can hold long sight lines with it because it has a 3x zoom. It's like a better sheriff, right? Alright, great value. Phantom and Vandal. I mean, is there anything else? Yeah, I agree. 100%. No, I'm sorry. Both of these guns, honestly, I think the great thing about Valorant is that it's really hard to choose between Vandal or Phantom. And that means that they've balanced the game so well. Both of them have their pros and cons. And like, you have people who are like, oh yeah, I'm a Phantom, I love a Phantom. And Phantom is great for like close quarters and stuff. And Vandal's better for long range because of the one-tap headshot. But yeah, I think Valorant has done a really good job with these. So both of them goated. I used to be a Phantom main. Like, I exclusively used Phantom because I didn't trust my aim. As time went on, I switched to Vandal. But the Phantom objectively has so much going for it. The only thing that fucks it up is the feeling of getting 140, and the Vandal just feels crispy. Where do we put the Marshall? How much is the Marshall? 950. Marshall is goated. I think Marshall is great value. Depends on the player though. I think if you can aim, then it's great value. If you can't aim, then it's decent or even situational. Alright, who here thinks it's great value and who has actually like popped off with the Marshall? I haven't seen people in low ranks do well with the Marshall. You don't need sights at close range. That's true. The hipfire is pretty good too. Great value, for sure. I kind of agree. I'm not putting this in goated. It just can't go up that high for me. Every gun depends on aim. That's true, but some guns are harder to use. But the Marshall, in order for you to do well, especially like on a buy round, you need to hit those headshots. Great value. All right, chat. Now we have the op. This one's kind of hard. The op is really strong in the right hands because not everyone can op. I mean, op is like really easy to use. The thing is, you're a glass cannon with the op. Let me list down the cons for the op, okay? If you're in a situation where you need to get multi-kills or where you need to like spray down an enemy team, the op only gets one at a time, right? Unless you hit like your wall bags. Secondly, the op is really expensive. It swings the match so much, which is why it's a really important weapon. But is its importance enough reason for me to put it in goated? It's a hit or miss, you feel me? On defense, op is goated, otherwise decent situational. The thing with the op also is that you need to be on certain agents to maximize its potential. Like, you need a chamber, or you need a jet. Not everyone can use it well. But the thing is, the op is a necessary part of the team. This is what's really annoying me, and it's really hard to rank the op, because the op is such an important part. Where does this go? I think I'm gonna put it in great value for me. Because just imagine, you don't need great aim to use this. All you need to have is good crosshair placement, and you just point and click, especially on defense. You get a free pick as long as you know what you're doing. Here's the Ares, chat. I don't like this gun. I just wanted to say that in advance. I did not enjoy the Ares meta. I actually hated it with a passion. I think the Ares is good on like a set. Any other map, the Ares is kind of dog water. And it's pretty expensive. Like, you're choosing between Ares and Spectre, and one of those guns you can run and gun and just Ferrari peek people. I think this is garbo, chat. I'm sorry. Moreover, you're slow when you peek with the Ares. That's the worst part. It's so hard to peek with it. Best in low elo? That's true. But I also feel like the more and more you use the Ares as a crutch, I think the less you're gonna improve. For those reasons, I think the gun is garbage. And I don't think you should be using it. Unless you're playing like Sova, and you really need that high penetration. Ares is situational then? Yeah, that's true. But there's only one good situation. Odin, I think Odin, for me, is just a straight situational. Odin does have its uses. It's a strong gun on defense. But the price tag really f***s it up. Like, why would I choose buying an Odin over a Vandal or a Phantom? I think it's fair to put it in situational. I don't know if there's any other place I can put it. I think if the Odin was priced a bit lower, I think it would become decent. Because it is a strong gun at holding sights, just for defending in general. On attack, I don't want to touch this gun. Ever. Where does the knife go, chat? I don't know anyone who gets knife kills or stuff. I'm gonna put you garbage. The knife in other games like in CSGO, I think the knife actually has a purpose. Because if you knife someone, you get more money. There's no benefit to you using the knife. It speeds you up though. I completely forgot. Is it the knife that speeds you up? Or is it just that you're not holding anything? I wonder if you can drop everything. Will you still be fast? It's the gun that slows you down. Yeah, so it's not the knife then, right? I'm gonna put the knife in garbage just based off of the hitbox. I feel like unless the knife gives you more cash, I don't think I can put it up. Just based off of like attacking alone, I think it's garbage. Alright, classic. Classic for me is a goated gun. It's free. You can just one-tap someone. Classic is goated. You don't even have to pay. And you can jump and shoot. You can get these whack-ass kills with the classic. The right click just makes it so good. If there's no right click, I think this gun would be like decent. Classic without the right click is like, it's a totally different gun. And some people would even rather use the classic over the other sidearms. Okay, shorty. I think the old shorty was really good. This one's probably like decent or situational. But when can you actually use the shorty properly? Unless you're playing like a jet that dashes in, or you're playing a close angle. The shorty does peanut damage if you're like farther than like 2 or 3 meters. Good for save rounds? Yeah, I mean, it's like 200, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna put the shorty in situational. You're spending 200 for something the classic can do, and the classic is way more versatile at? Look, the classic you can right click someone as if you're shortying someone, right? The shorty is just, I guess, more consistent, close range, but the classic you can fire long range and the thing is you're paying 200 for this. I mean, as long as you're playing like a close angle, the shorty is really good. But the old shorty, before the nerf, that thing terrorized people. Shorty's 150? Wait, since when was it? It's 150? Wasn't it 200? I'm sorry, I'm remembering the old shorty. Oh man, gives me good memories. Stinger and shorty? Oh god, so good. Frenzy, chat. I don't know if it's great value. The Frenzy is a great gun, especially on certain agents like Neon. You put it on Neon, you run and gun, you run and surprise the enemy. Pew pew. Like on Eco, sometimes, depends on the map. But the Frenzy is a great gun on Eco. It's the only sidearm that's auto. That is also true. I'm putting it decent. What about the Ghost, chat? I don't think Ghost is goated. Ghost is great value? Is it? I love using the Ghost, but is it really great value? I think it's a great sidearm. I personally go Ghost and abilities on pistol. It depends on the agent. That's also true, because some agents can go Ghost. Ghost is great value. 500 credits for the same damage as a Guardian for a headshot. Oh, Bulldog. Oh, you assume that people can hit their headshots. I'm kidding. This one's hard for me. I think it's like in between great value and decent for me. Okay, I think the ghost is great value. Screw it. I'm going off of my feeling. I think the ghost might even be lower for me, but I think I'm a bit biased. I'm gonna like call myself out because I love using the ghost, but I think if you're spending 500 credits for the ghost, the classic I think offers more. Okay, chat. Sheriff? Sheriff decent, what the hell? Okay, let me say my piece with the sheriff. I don't know what you guys are doing in lower ranks. I have not played lower ranks. But in higher ranks, this thing is a menace. Okay? This thing can single-handedly clutch rounds. Especially in the hands of a good player. And the fact that it's only 800. This is a menace of a gun. You lose round 1, just buy a sheriff, you get 1 tap. Just 1. You just need to land 1 shot. Assuming it's not 145 damage. Just need to land 1 shot and that's it. Dude, even in low elo, you can just go for 3 bodies. Just keep 80 AD. Like, if you can't hit the head, you can still get decent value out of this gun. Honestly, I think the price is what does it for me. I think the sheriff goes to goated, in my opinion. I don't know if it goes to great value. The feeling of a sheriff 1 tap. Oh, man. That's the shit you dream about. I really want to put it in goated, but considering everything and considering like low elo, I think, yeah, we gotta put this in great value. We gotta appease the masses. I think it's a pretty high skill cap weapon. Alright, chat. Stinger! What are our thoughts on the Stinger? How much does it cost? It's like 1,100, right? 950? Wait, is it 950? Holy shit, that is cheap. I think the Stinger for me is a situational gun. I don't know how many times you can just play up close, get a nice frag with a Stinger. I hope you know, some people have made it to Radiant with Stinger. Actually, this is pre-nerf Stinger. Oh man, I miss it so much. I miss Valorant in episode 1. Shorty, Stinger, what a meta. No Astra, heaven, actual heaven. Spectre, chat. I think Spectre, before the nerf, was great value. After the nerf, it's decent at best. I think it's still the go-to gun for eco-frags. My main pet peeve with a Spectre is that I see a lot of people who are quote-unquote not confident with their aim, and they just buy Spectre heavy shields, especially in like bronze and iron, which makes sense. I get the rationale, but you always want to be aiming higher, you know? You don't want to use this Spectre as a crutch. I think it's better than the Spectre. I mean, than the Stinger. So I think the Spectre is pretty good. Was I saying Stinger the entire time? Well, fuck me. Well, everyone knows I was talking about the Spectre, right? Alright, my editor, you will... I believe in you. Alright. Garbo. Sorry. Not sorry. Bucky. Garbo. Actual dog shit. Time to enrage a bunch of people. Nerf to the ground. Yeah. Are you gonna put the Shorty above the Bucky? Dude, the Shorty is cheap. And the Shorty is a great gun for its price. The Bucky, how much do you pay for the Bucky, man? You pay like 900, right? 850? Well, just buy a Stinger then. Judge, where's the judge going, chat? I think this is a very polarizing weapon. Judge Andes, how much does your weapon cost? 1,800? Wasn't it 1,600? God damn, I have not looked at the prices in a while. All I know is 3,900 buys me heavy shields and a Vandal. I think depending on the map, the Judge is a great gun. You know, I always say this. The Judge carried me hard on days where I couldn't aim, so it has a soft spot in my heart. Especially on Split, especially on Haven A site, especially Haven Garage. Oh, I think it's great value. I don't think it's goated. It needs a nerf? I think it's fine. Is this right, chat? Do we need to move anything around? I think we have too many guns in great value. Guardian and Ghost are not great value. I think I'd move Ghost down to decent, not gonna lie. Sorry, Ghost users. I'm a Ghost user too, but I think Ghost is decent for what it does. Ares is goated, man. Ask Sinatra. Look, does Sinatra use the Ares on any other map but Ascent? Oh, Haven, right. Now I'm thinking about it. Is it really so... Nah, I'm gonna leave it in Carbo. So this is the final tier list. If you guys have any objections, write it in the comments down below. Again, this is just my opinion and sort of chat's opinion. Do not crucify me for this because this is not supposed to be educational. But yeah, this is just for fun. Want to see this stuff live? Twitch.tv. Alright, see ya!